Hi again. So I really want to thank all of you for the comments and for being there. I just hit my nose on my knee. That is so stupid. I think I'm gonna sneeze or something. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being there. You don't have an idea what it means to me. I had this half a year or something like that I didn't even enter this user because I really don't want anyone in my life to know about these videos. It's kind of private. Although I'm putting it on a public profile on YouTube, they don't know who I am. So I haven't been using this user for a while, and you don't have an idea what it means to me to enter and see all your comments and all the support and everything. So thank you, first of all. Second, a quick update. I've been going to she's not a shrink, she's a social worker. I think that's what they call it in English, her, or the profession. Apparently I'm not crazy enough for a psychologist not to talk about going to a psychiatrist, so I'm going to her. Like, I've been visiting her for like 2 or 3 months, something like that, twice a week, half an hour every time. It's really short, but I don't know, she helps me pinpoint some things that I wasn't sure about or didn't even come up to. And before that I wasn't really strong enough both mentally and physically to deal with this again, so I kind of quit for a couple of months, as you can see, even a year. I ran into a really toxic relationship, and ever since I left it, I've been trying to find my way back home. What is home? What is home? That's a good question. My home inside, where I feel safe and free to be me, like really not judge myself all the time like I used to. Like, it's one of the biggest issues is judging myself. I guess if you're watching this, you might be doing it too, realizing that it's not really me judging myself, it's really the voice of my mother judging me, always saying that I'm not good enough, or that I'll never be good enough. It's I mean, I always knew that it's her thing, that it's her voice. I never really realized how strong her figure has become inside of me until I started going to treatment. It's crazy. It's like it appears in relationships where I don't know, where things don't work out, and I start thinking, yeah, well, it's me, you know. I haven't done something wrong. I have done something wrong. I haven't done something that I should have done. I haven't said something that I should have said. I start judging myself and looking for mistakes. It's good looking for mistakes, but I think I've been doing it like in a crazy extent. And what can we do? It's not always our fault. I think it might be kind of sorry. It's funny, I say. Drop my nose on my knee and I'm like I used to with the tissue all the time. Even this, like feeling the need to excuse myself or explain myself to you. Where does that come from? It comes from my mother figure that was always making me look ridiculous, making me feel guilty and worthless. All those toxic things. Get rid of her. I think it's a very long process, but being aware and stopping for a second and trying to realize where all of my thoughts come from. And I'm talking about myself, but I think it's very relevant to you if you're watching and interested. It might help you if you've had a similar relationship with your parent or someone close and are experiencing similar things like I am. Trying to really control my thoughts, because thoughts, what are thoughts? They become feelings, and then when you feel the way you feel, you see things differently from a person who feels the opposite. And when you see things differently, you react a certain way, which if you, for example, you didn't think that you were worthless, you thought that you were amazing, you would react maybe quite differently to the same situation. And that makes me think a lot, so I kind of try to stop, think about things, really dig into the origin of where it all comes from. And I've always been like that, but I think it's kind of a different level. I've gone much deeper now. And it's, the funny thing is, I've always thought that the more I analyze things, the less free I become. It's not really that type of analysis. It's more of taking a break in that moment and trying to ask myself if really that thought is authentic, if it's mine, if it's logical, if it replies to all the things in reality, or it's just kind of an automatic thought that comes from somewhere inside and it's always been there. Help me realize I've been excusing myself for stupid things that I shouldn't notice, like always trying to explain myself. If I've learned a new motto in my new life, it's never explain yourself. Your friends don't need it because they understand you, and all of the rest will never understand you, no matter how much you explain yourself. So, just be yourself. Of course, it's not 100%. Sometimes you do have to explain, but you have to know why and when. Yeah, more in my next video. I'm kind of diving in. I'm not used to making videos. It's been a long time. So see you soon.